Welcome to today's edition of the Exploring Mining podcast, featuring stock news from TSX, TSXV, CSE, ASX, NASDAQ, and New York Stock Exchange mining companies, plus interviews with CEOs and leading experts. Hello everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to another episode of the Exploring Mining podcast. For news today, we've got the latest from Dolly Varden Silver, Prismo Metals, Gold On Resources, and Transition Metals. But just before we get into the show today, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on investorideas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, along with many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. All right, so Dolly Varden Silver Corporation, trading on the TSXV under the ticker symbol DV, has announced 2023 exploration plans for the Kitsault Valley project. This includes the Dolly Varden Silver property and Homestake Ridge Gold Silver property for a total of 40 to 45,000 meters of drilling. Sean Kunkun, the company's president and CEO, explains, quote, 2022 was a breakthrough exploration season at Dolly Varden Silver's Kitsault Valley project. It hosts one of the largest undeveloped high-grade precious metals projects in Western Canada. With the wide, high-grade silver intercepts and significant step-out holes from the Wolf and Homestake silver deposits, coupled with the highest grade gold intercepts drilled in all of the Golden Triangle in 2022 from the Homestake main deposit, we eagerly await the start of this season's drilling. We are continuing our successful strategy of expanding current resources while also testing new exploration targets for discovery. The company has over $26 million in the treasury, positioning our exploration team with a tremendous opportunity to create value with the drill bit. End quote. Stock for Dolly Varden is up 1.39% at the time of recording. Moving along, Prismo Metals Inc., which trades on the CSE under the ticker symbol PRIZ, has reported assays for 354 samples from ongoing property-scale exploration of its 5,289-hectare Los Pavitos project in the Alamos region of southern Sonora State, Mexico. The Las Auras and Santa Cruz target areas in particular boasted numerous gold assays above 3 grams per ton over widths of 0.15 to 1.5 meters. Craig Gibson, the company's president and CEO, said, quote, we are very pleased to see high-grade gold results emerge from our detailed sampling program at Las Auras, along with continued high gold and local silver from Santa Cruz. The two areas are different. Las Auras is characterized by northwest trending veins and shears hosted in intrusions, while Santa Cruz is dominated by northeast trending veins that follow sedimentary bedding. Both areas have significant soil cover, and trenching will help trace the structures and determine the full width of the mineralized areas. End quote. Stock for Prismo Metals is down 6.49% at the time of recording. Next up, Gold On Resources Limited, which trades on the TSXV as GLD, has posted an overview of the fertile periluminous granite, plutons, and lithium pegmatite potential at its 100% owned McInnes Lake property in northwestern Ontario, Canada. The company's technical advisor, Frederick Brakes, explains, quote, Gold On's fieldwork has discovered several new showings that confirm the presence of a fertile periluminous granite setting. Geological similarities include the E1 fault that is inferred to pass right through the Pluton area and may have been a controlling structure for the emplacement of fertile granites and related lithium-rich pegmatite melts. End quote. Lastly for today, Transition Metals Corp., which trades on the TSXV as XTM, has shared results from borehole electromagnetic, or BHEM, survey work completed on its Maud Lake property near Schreiber, Ontario. According to the press release, the company plans to follow this with testing of the large off-hole anomaly in the coming weeks and is currently planning additional summer programs, including line cutting, a ground electromagnetic geophysical survey, prospecting, mapping, and drilling. CEO Scott McLean said, quote, "The results of this survey are encouraging as they highlight that the potential grade and size of this exciting new magmatic nickel-copper PGM system may be improving at depth. We are looking forward to more drilling on this project as this summer's fieldwork gets underway." End quote. Well, that does it for today's Exploring Mining podcast. If you'd like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, please contact InvestorIdeas.com. InvestorIdeas.com reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website. All investment involves risk, and this podcast is not meant to be an endorsement to buy or sell securities or products. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, and most audio platforms available.